How would it feel to see your life flash before your eyes? What would it look like? What sort of masterpiece have you created with your time here on this earth? How conscious were you of the things that really mattered? Birthdays, first steps, first memories. A world of adventure, vibrancy, and color. Feeling the sun on your skin, fresh breeze in your hair, a plunge into cold water that takes your breath away. Friendships, family, relationships, some temporary and some forever, all shaping us into the person that we are today. Life is fleeting, time flies, moments turn into years, and this earth continues to spin around on its course. We can never guarantee the next moment. I think we often forget the magic and beauty that always surrounds us. That existence itself takes place on a floating rock with a canvas of light and color, highs and lows of emotion in a swirl of sunsets and stardust. There is often a sense of urgency in this life, this constant mindset drilled into us that we have to know the next step, have to only do things that are going to serve a monetary purpose in the future, have to have everything figured out or else we're considered behind in life. How often do we actually stop and savor the moment for what it is? Separate ourselves from the distractions, the busyness, the what's next mentality, the rat race. How often do we lean into the unknowns, the stillness, the quiet? I spent 2 months in Peru in the Amazon Rainforest, completely isolated from regular society, and learned more about myself in that time than I truly ever have in any other experience. I allowed the quiet to become my teacher and found a deeper awareness within myself that has been a guiding force in my life moving forward. A good way to think of a plant dieta is to compare it to a diet in Western culture. In a Western diet, one brings a deeper level of awareness and attention to what kind and quality of food they are putting in their body. During the diet, by cutting things out, you learn more of what feels good for your body, what allows you to perform as your best self, and become more sensitive to how certain foods affect your body. The diet, if done right, usually results in lifelong changes, such as a greater level of awareness and a sense of gratitude for the positive changes you've made and the hard work that was put in. Plant dietas follow a similar concept of Western dieting in enhancing your consciousness and awareness, except they do so on every single plane of your being: physical, emotional, energetic, and spiritual. Like a human, the plants have unique spirits and ways of teaching, and by opening yourself up to the knowledge and healing power of these plants, transformation and learning can occur, often in ways even beyond the comprehension of the rational mind. Plant dietas have the capacity of healing physical disease, illness, deepening connection to oneself, removing self-limiting beliefs, deep-rooted traumas, unlocking one's true potential, and transforming their life. They can and will provide you with gifts and ancient wisdom to empower you in your own unique life calling. If you can imagine it, then it's possible. The healing and teaching will look different and is unique to every single individual. Just like in any big life decision or relationship, you must be willing to make a commitment to the process and be willing to give up old ways of thinking to make way for the new. The basis of action for a plant diet is adhering to very specific conditions, often removing oneself from their comfortable environment and removing common life crutches that are often subconsciously used to self-soothe and facilitate avoidance in resolving deep-rooted blockages and patterns. One also ingests a liquid extract of the plant, usually made from bark or the leaves of the plant, upon initiation of the diet as well. During the diet, foods and substances containing salt, sugar, spices, oils, caffeine, alcohol, and meat were eliminated. All processed foods were also cut out. In order to physically and energetically clean the body, we also did a 5-day fast at the beginning of each of the 2 plant diets as well. During this time, we would only eat very simple, bland foods such as hard-boiled eggs, oats, sweet potatoes, white rice, and jungle soup that consisted of vegetable broth with potatoes, celery, and ginger. Strong artificial scents of hygiene products, shampoos, conditioners, body wash, and laundry detergent were also discouraged through the course, and if we're going to be used, it was best to find something made entirely of natural ingredients. We also did not have cell phone service at the camp, and there was no interaction with the outside world or keeping up with the news or social media. Electricity was only available in the evening in order to have light in your living space to get ready for bed. There was no hot water either. This may sound like a lot to sacrifice, but by removing aspects of our daily life, we are more clearly able to gain a deeper awareness of the why behind the things we do, and if the things we are filling our life with are truly the choices that are propelling us towards our highest good.
Shamani tamarungi ikai no konyora panai no konata panai shinaya bipanai huya bipanai nataya bipanai panya bipanai panai.
Another teacher in the jungle used to aid in the process of self-transformation was ayahuasca. Ayahuasca, which literally means vine of the soul, has been used by indigenous tribes in the Amazon basin for thousands of years for both spiritual and medicinal purposes. Ayahuasca heightens one's awareness to supernatural levels by dissolving the boundaries of sensory, spatial, chronological, and dimensional awareness. It is consumed through a tea in a ceremonial fashion. Certain songs called Icaros are sung in a language that has been passed down for many generations. The sounds and phrases in songs truly make the experience what it is. The Icaros are like keys that unlock parts of you that need healing. They also set the tone for the space of the room. If the room needs healing, protection, or straightening out, the Icaros and how they are sung provide for the space. Ayahuasca is comprised of 2 plants, one being chacruna. The leaves of chacruna are used since they contain large amounts of DMT. DMT causes visionary experiences, feelings of leaving the body, merging of senses such as the ability to become one with sounds or music. You may feel like you're in a dream, watching images of life pass before your eyes from different perspectives. You may see other worlds or dimensions, or may even have no visions but feel the lessons being taught to you through voices, inner knowings, or intuition. The other plant ingredient is the ayahuasca vine. The vine has to be smashed into small pieces to aid in the cooking process and the breakdown of the vine. Components of this vine block enzymes in your stomach from quickly digesting the DMT within minutes, the way it normally would. This allows the experience of ayahuasca to last for hours rather than minutes. The days out here followed their own time scale. Some days felt like they flew by, and others seemed to drag on. We had plenty of animals to keep us company, including a monkey named Felipe who loved to hang on to my legs. During the day, we would have classes learning about Shipibo culture and their unique plant medicines. Some of them we would learn to prepare or try ourselves in order to experience what they felt like when healing the body. We learned one of the biggest components of healing the body is through your diet, but these plant remedies were great additives in removing the body of excess toxins. Some of these medicines were in the form of vapor baths, which is essentially a sauna that uses water boiled with medicinal plants. The heat is used to open the pores and allow the medicinal steam to enter and cleanse the body of toxins. We also did plant baths, which consisted of certain plants soaked in water that was poured over us. The plants soak into our system through our skin and cleanse the body. We also did smoke baths with very pleasant smelling items such as Palo Santo for energetic cleansing of the body. While holding your breath, you allow the smoke to swirl around your body and then step out when you cannot hold your breath any longer. One example of the several plant medicines that we tried was called sachamanga, made from mango seeds. This is put in your nose in a similar fashion to a neti pot for allergies and is used to clear any excess mucus or phlegm from the body, especially during allergy season. This is also good for any excess mucus in the gut lining as well. Another plant remedy that I used quite a bit was malva, which is essentially the electrolytes of the Amazon. These leaves were prepared and placed in water for hydration, gut health, and skin health. Pregnant women would also consume malva in order to make their birthing progress more smoothly. Malva also has antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory, and potent antioxidant properties as well. I also worked on my eyesight during the 2 months and used Peruvian eye drops called Sananga for this. Sananga is known for improving awareness and dream recall, causing one to have very vivid dreams. Hunters and guards of the Amazon tribes people would also use Sananga to sharpen their night vision. You may wonder what the point of all of this was. You may be thinking, what did you get out of this experience? And why would I want to do something like this? I learned so much from this experience that I'm still unpacking, and new experiences and revelations continue to unfold. This journey showed me a level of love for others, myself, and the world greater than anything I've ever experienced before. I see now from a deeper perspective how you can only give the depth of emotion to others that you can experience for yourself. And I feel so ready to give this to the world, to show them this love, to be the most authentic and genuine version of myself that I can possibly be. I learned what it feels like to live from the heart, to let go of expectations, to receive the gifts of the world in the fullness that they offer. I learned what living in faith really looks like and the power of intention, the power of prayer, the power of togetherness, and the power of support and understanding. I learned how to be still in a physical, mental, and energetic way, and the value of living in the present moment, letting tomorrow be for tomorrow, and how to live from a mindset of abundance rather than a mentality of lack. I learned how to live a life of integrity and honesty with myself, how to embrace my own uniqueness and not compare myself to others. I also saw how every single thing in this world carries a vibrational frequency and how we can speak to anything when we attune our frequency to that vibration. I observed how molecules move to the tune of these vibrational frequencies in a beautiful dance of light and color. I saw the power of healing on a molecular level and how we all have the healing power working through us because of our belief and intentions. I was taught how the concept of time works in a spiral rather than a linear fashion, and how we revisit certain frequencies at different vibrational levels in the progression through the cosmos. I saw how the perception of time changes depending on the conscious lesson that needs to be learned. I also saw how society is evolving massively right now on a deep energetic level, awakening to become what we once were as humans. I learned there's an art to awareness and tuning in, and how our conscious energy can travel to different places in our dreams and meditations. We are capable of so much more as humans than we can fathom, and with the power of belief, faith, intention, and an elevated emotion, we can accomplish whatever we can imagine. I want to remain open and be a channel of love for the rest of the world. I want to show others what it feels like to love themselves and find value in what they bring to the world. I want this journey to be a lifelong experience of discovery, wonder, and fun, and for it to continue even after I leave this mortal realm. When your life flashes before your eyes someday, let it be something to remember that was worth living for.